Well, the clock is ticking in just a matter of hours. Governor Ron DeSantis and his Democratic challenger Charlie Crist will face off in a debate in Fort Pierce.
It's their first and only scheduled debate, and it's taking place at the Sunrise Theater. WPTV News Channel 5 anchor Michael Williams is live in front of the theater where each side will make their case to voters. Michael?
Tanya and Jay will keep a sharp eye out. Governor DeSantis is supposed to arrive in a few moments, and there'll be a cordon of DeSantis supporters to greet him. We'll see the same thing with Congressman Charlie Crist and his supporters. They're across the way. We're keeping an eye out live for the governor's arrival, and we're going to be joined by our analyst Brian Crowley in a moment. Let's go to some of that footage, though, of Charlie Crist supporters on the other side of the block where I now stand, waiting for the congressman to arrive here. And as you look at that footage of Charlie Crist supporters, and you saw the footage of the DeSantis supporters live behind me, our five-county community really an interesting backdrop for the debate in many ways. Where I stand in Fort Pierce, a Republican advantage in voter registration for Republicans over Democrats. And in Martin County, it's a 2-to-1 Republican versus Democrat advantage. Go into Palm Beach County, and then if you head into Broward, those are Democratic voter bastions. So these candidates will be speaking, of course, to an audience across Florida and beyond. But within even our five-county area, Congressman Crist hopes he really resonates with his base in places like Broward and Palm Beach County and can pick off votes up here. For Governor DeSantis, it's the reverse as they play this political calculus and chess. But all of that, as we await the governor's imminent arrival and then that of Congressman Crist, begs the question, with early voting underway already, and perhaps many of you at home have already early voted, I'm joined by our News Channel 5 political analyst, Brian Crowley. Brian, with early voting, how much do debates really matter anymore?
Well, there's still a lot of votes out there that haven't cast their ballots yet. We've got a long way to go before November 8th. So this is a very critical debate, especially for Charlie Crist.
Talk about that. Why so critical for Congressman Crist? What does he have to do to move the dial, as they say? What will he focus on? And then to Governor DeSantis.
Well, Congressman Crist is way behind Governor DeSantis in the polls. He's way behind Governor DeSantis in raising money. Governor DeSantis has $100 million more than Charlie Crist has at this point. Charlie Crist is down to a couple of $1 million between now and Election Day. And frankly, even Hurricane Ian has helped the governor a great deal. He's gotten high praise for how he's dealt with this. But even more significantly, it's kind of pushed Charlie Crist off to the sidelines. Charlie Crist is really in a lot of trouble at this point, and he needs to work very hard and have a very good night tonight to pull this off in November.
20 seconds. Given that, what do you expect to hear again and again from Crist and DeSantis?
Well, I think we're going to have a very aggressive debate tonight. I think we're going to hear a lot about abortion. I think we're going to hear a lot about Joe Biden and the economy and things like that. I think even in this debate that the governor will be looking to the future, a potential presidential win.
All right. Brian Crowley, our longtime WPTV News Channel 5 analyst, again out live where DeSantis supporters await the imminent arrival of Governor DeSantis. The same scene playing on a block away. We just showed you that footage of Crist supporters, and we also expect Congressman Crist to show up and come this way as well and head into the theater, the Sunrise Theater here in Fort Pierce. We'll have all of it for you throughout the evening on air and online. For now, reporting live from Fort Pierce, I'm Michael Williams. Back to you.